Did you know that every year when the monsoon starts, Lord Vishnu, he just vanishes. He goes into a cosmic sleep called Yoga Nidra. It's literally like the director of Earth is taking a sabbatical. And as he takes this well-deserved break, he hands over the Earth's cosmic staff of governance to none other than Lord Shiva. But is the Lord sleeping at all? Or is he in another world altogether? This is the story we will talk about today. It is the story of Chaturmas, the origin of Onam, prelude to Raksha Bandhan, all weaved in together. Let's dive in. Long, long ago, there lived a king named Mahabali. He was an extremely kind and generous king, and under his rule, all three realms of the universe prospered. Though born in Asura, a demon king, Mahabali's virtue eclipsed even the gods, and no one who asked for help at his doorstep would ever leave empty-handed. Along with being generous, he was also parallelly performing multiple Ashwamedha yajnas. One more of these yajnas, and he would have earned the same status as Lord Indra. That sent Devas into panic, and desperate, they turned to Lord Vishnu for help. And when Lord Vishnu decided to help the Devas, he didn't send cosmic weapons or heavenly armies to defeat Mahabali. Instead, he descended as Vamana, a tiny, humble Brahmin student. You may think why? Why were there no weapons or no armies? Think about it. If a warrior had come, Mahabali would have been on guard, isn't it? But a humble little boy, he won't suspect a thing. And that's exactly what made Lord Vishnu's approach so clever. Vamana walked straight into Mahabali's grand sacrificial hall. And the king? He welcomed the young scholar without suspecting a thing. Ask for anything, little one. Gold, jewels, vast kingdoms. It is yours. Vamana then smiled gently and said, I do not need kingdoms. Just give me whatever my feet can cover in 3 paces. Mahabali was amused by the modest request. 3 paces? You could have asked for an empire. Are you sure?
3 paces are enough.
The king sealed the vow by pouring sacred water onto Vamana's hands. And just as the king finished pouring water, the illusion of tiny boy shattered completely. The humble student, who was a little boy till now, started to grow in size. And he kept growing until his form stretched across the entire cosmos. Remember, he had asked for just 3 steps of land? Now came the first step. He took one giant stride and covered the entire earth. Then came the second step. Vamana reached across the heavens, stretching beyond stars and galaxies. And just like that, there was nowhere left in the universe for his third step. Mahabali just stood there, looking up at the Lord's enormous form before him. And in that moment, he understood. He was standing before the divine. He simply bowed his head. My lord, the king whispered, and pointing to his own crown, he said, Place your third step here. Vamana placed his foot gently upon the king's head, pressing him down to Sutala Loka, a magnificent realm in the netherworld. As Mahabali descended into exile, Lord Vishnu dropped his disguise and revealed his true radiant form. Moved by Mahabali's absolute surrender, he himself also descended to Sutalaloka as a guardian to Mahabali. But that wasn't the end of it. Lord Vishnu also promised Mahabali that he could return to earth once every year to be with the people he loved. This annual homecoming of King Mahabali is the very festival millions celebrate today as Onam. story, however, doesn't end here. Lord Vishnu had promised Mahabali that he would stay with him in Sutalaloka, and true to his word, the Lord kept his promise. But while Lord Vishnu was with Mahabali in Sutalaloka, he parallelly also entered his cosmic Yoga Nidra. And when goddess Lakshmi went looking for her husband, she eventually arrived at the gates of Sutalaloka. What happens next gives us one of the most fascinating stories associated with Raksha Bandhan. A story of a king, a goddess, and a sacred thread, and perhaps a deeper clue to what Chaturmasa is really about. That is where our story will continue. Till then, keep watching, like, share, and subscribe.